As a result of national awakening, political movements had started in different provinces of India. Efforts were made during this period to take them to the national level. An organization called Indian Association convened an all-India conference at Calcutta. From this emerged the idea of the establishment of the Indian National Congress. Indian leaders like Dadabhai Nauroji, Badruddin Tayyabji, Firoz Shah Mehta, and others felt the need for an organization at the national level. With the cooperation of the retired British officer Sir Alan Hume, they established the Indian National Congress. The first session of the Congress. The first session of the Congress was held at Bombay on 28th December 1885. It was attended by Dadabhai Nauroji, Firoz Shah Mehta, P. Rangaiah Naidu, Gopal Ganesh Agarkar, and others. Vyomesh Chandra Banerjee was the president of this first session. Various national issues were discussed in the session. In the period that followed, sessions of the Congress were held in different cities every year. The Congress won increasing support of the common people. The Congress tried to bring the people of all religions together in the national movement. The British government, however, viewed this unity of the Indians with alarm. The government made rules prohibiting Indians in government service from attending Congress sessions. The British started telling the Muslims that attending Congress sessions was against their own interests. But it did not deter leaders like Badruddin Tayyabji. The Indian National Congress focused their attention on the exploitation of India and the increasing poverty due to British policies. They put forth demands like inclusions of Indians in government jobs and a reduction in the burden of taxes on the peasants. Moderate and extremists group. In the beginning, the leadership of the Congress was in the hands of the moderates. Making appeals, sending petitions to the government to get their demands fulfilled were the methods in which the moderates had full faith. They used constitutional methods to bring about reforms. Gopal Krishna Gokhale was a leader of the moderates. However, their hopes that the British government would consider the appeals and petitions to fulfill their demands were shattered. Therefore, some younger members of the Congress became restless. They felt that the national movement could not be carried forward by following the methods of the moderates. They believed that mere submission of appeals and requests was not enough. Instead, they felt that for self-rule there should be a general awakening in society, arousing a strong sense of patriotism in the people. They should secure their rights by fighting and by being organized. Those who believed in such ideas were called extremists. These younger groups were led by Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Pal. Lokmanya Tilak started the newspaper Kesari and Maratha. Through these papers, he began to make the Indian people aware of their rights. Through public celebrations of Ganesh Utsav and Shiva Jayanti, he awakened patriotism among people. Through his writings and speeches, he taught the people to be fearless and to have self-respect. More information about early sessions of Indian National Congress. Vyomesh Chandra Banerjee was the president of the session held in Bombay in 1885. Dadabhai Nauroji was the president of the session held in Calcutta in 1886. Badruddin Tayyabji was the president of the session held at Madras in 1887. George Yule was the president of the session held at Allahabad in 1888. Sir William Wedderburn was the president of the session held at Bombay in 1889.